How y'all doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good.
A lot of your teammates have talked about how you fit in pretty quickly and easily here, not just on the field, but in the locker room.
hmm
Why do you think that you've been a good fit here? Why is it working out so well?
I think I'm a nice, cool, chill, easygoing man, and I'm pretty good at football, so that's why I fit in good. I think.
How about on the field?
On the field,
Yeah. What about this defense? Is
I think Miko he allows me to like play free. Like allows me to be myself on the field. Be aggressive, play man to man, and he allowed me to do my thing. So I feel like I fit in perfect with the culture here.
With E-Man out, there's a lot of opportunity for some of the younger guys to step in there. How much responsibility do you take to kind of help bring them along?
They asked me a lot of questions, Demo, AT, Sam. They asked me a lot of questions about like how I press and when to look for the ball and things like that. So I try to school him as much as I can. Like I've been here for 5 years and I'm kind of a vet now, a young vet. So I just try to teach them as much as I can.
Were you surprised when the Chiefs didn't re-sign you, or did you just see it as them not being able to afford you?
Yeah, that's what it was. It's probably was they didn't have the bag, So that's probably what it was. But I mean, they wanted me to stay, but like I said, they didn't have the bag though. Sadly.
when you were looking at your options, and you had many, it seemed like. What was it about the Niners that you felt like?
Like they compensated me pretty well, and I just felt like it was a great team. Like they was in the NFC Championship last year. I mean, all my 4 years in the NFL, I've been to the NFC Championship twice and the Super Bowl twice. So I just wanted to come to a winning team, and I feel like they valued me here. So I mean, I feel like it was a perfect fit, and it's been a good fit so far.
A lot of people would look at last year's team and say this is a really good defense, but they just needed maybe someone
CB1.
Like
Yeah.
How much did you view it in that way?
Yeah, I always want to take on the challenge of being like CB1. I don't know if they view me as being that guy in Kansas City, but I feel like here, like now with E-Man out, I'm definitely CB1 now. So, I mean, I'm glad I'm filling those shoes now, taking on that role.
Was that part of their pitch to you?
Being CB1?
Yeah.
I mean, with the way they paid me, I'm pretty sure they wanted me to be CB1. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
You weren't necessarily a household name when the 49ers kind of recruited you, but now you've become kind of that name.
Right.
Give you a little chip on your shoulder, though?
Yeah, I always had a chip on my shoulder just being from where I come from, Macomb, Mississippi, small town. Didn't have really a lot of exposure growing up. And also coming to the league undrafted, a lot of guys were drafted before me. Now a lot of those guys may be out of the league now, and I'm still going strong, getting better and better. So, I mean, that chip lives on my shoulder. That chip lives on my shoulder for sure. Oh yeah, I want to prove like that I'm one of the best corners in the league. Like I'm kind of like tired of flying under the radar. I feel like I got some of the best cover skills in the NFL, and so I feel like I should be a Pro Bowl corner, maybe an All Pro corner if I keep on balling this year and doing my thing and putting up good numbers and we keep winning as a team.
You said that confidence traced back to picking off Dak Prescott your rookie year.
Yeah, in training camp. Yeah, I've been putting on for a long time.
What's that?
I've been putting on like doing my thing for a long time.
Yes, you have. But
Yes, sir.
Was that would have been a pick six, or was that just like in the?
It was one-on-ones. It was against Michael Gallup. So in the Cowboys training camp, like Coach Garrett at the time, he used to stop like the whole practice. He used to like get a receiver and a cornerback to do one-on-ones, a tight end and safety and a linebacker and like a running back or something like that. And he chose me that day to go against Michael Gallup. There was their top receiver, like he was the second-round draft pick that year. So I mean, they had confidence in me then. Like so, I mean, they put me out there and I did my thing. I made a play.
Are you jealous of seeing E-Man score after Huff scored?
No, I'm not jealous. My time coming soon. My time coming soon. Believe that. It's coming.
Couple more.
Oh, he good. Yeah, he's still around. We've been praying for him. He in high spirits right now. I don't know what's going on with the surgery and stuff like that, but I know he gonna come back better than ever. He got the right mentality for it.
Thanks, Moody.
Be good. Appreciate y'all.
You're not jealous of those guys' pick sixes either, because your time's coming too.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm always happy. I told y'all last time, I'll be cheering. If you see me on that play, I was trying to beat E-Man to the end zone. I was happy for him. I was happy he caught it.
How much has Charvarius been as a resource for you?
You said how much is?
How much of a resource has Charvarius been for you?
Oh yeah. He's like a big brother. I learned a lot from him. With just his little time being here. Just kind of like JV. I always try to pick some knowledge and then try to implement it in my game.
So one of the things he always talks about is his ability to press. That's one of the things. Do you pick his brain on that specifically? And what are some of the keys that he's kind of passing along to doing that well?
Oh well, kind of going into this week, you know, I kind of picked his brain about that. You know, I always seen that he was good at press. You know, his press ability. You know, and that's kind of what I like to do. So I was just talking to him a little bit about that. You know, and then we've been working on it after practice and during practice. So yeah, I really appreciate him for that.
I'd say probably the best way to learn is when you're out in a game under fire like that. When you're getting targeted repeatedly, is it something where you're expecting the ball every play coming your way at that point?
I mean, just getting targeted a lot, you know, I kind of like that, you know, because it kind of get to show that I got ball skills, instincts, and I get to make plays, you know. So hopefully I get a lot of targets.
He's a guy who likes to get involved in the run game. How important is it for you to get involved as well?
Oh yeah, I'm a physical player, so aggression, you know, in the run game, I feel like that's me. You know, I fit well, you know. And back in college, I was always in the run game.
What's the mood been like in the cornerback room? You lose obviously a key player this week, but also have to now step up and replace him. What's it been like in there?
I mean, first, you know, it's sad that it happened to him. We was all kind of feeling for him, you know, because it always hurts to see a brother go down. But after that, you know, it's kind of like the next man up. You know, we got to be prepared. He gave us some knowledge, and we got to take it and run with it.
How much more confident are you this year at this point than you were last year when you came here?
Oh, I'm super confident. I feel like the game slowed down a lot for me.
Is there any point in particular where it did really start to click and start to slow down?
I would say Denver, starting around Denver, that confidence. I mean, well, I was playing a new position back in Denver, so it just, you know, kind of just built confidence on the way up, like just keep working at it and just being able to come and practice and compete against some of the best receivers, you know, in the NFL.
So when you got drafted, that you'd cross paths with Richard Sherman. So I'm wondering if he's reached out at all to you lately, or.
Oh yeah, Richard Sherman. That's like a big brother. Him and my high school coach, they're like best friends. So I talk to Sherman pretty often.
Yeah. Any tips for this week or any?
He just supreme confidence. That's his biggest tip. You know, you got to go out there with a chip on your shoulder, and you got to go out there confident.
When you say E-Man gave you some knowledge, now you have to run with it. What is that knowledge?
Just being. Well, he always tell me that I got good press ability and just being able to be physical and my aggression. And he just say, just use your tools.
A couple more. Is that something you did at Oregon? A lot of press stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. We was press corners at Oregon.
How difficult is it to kind of go back and forth between nickel and playing the outside? You know, week to week, practice to practice.
I mean, it's kind of the same, but just nickel, you just more involved in the run game. So, like, you just worrying about fits, guards. You know, you gotta be more quicker, and more instinctual.
Did you play against Drake London?
Drake London, yeah, I played against Drake London when he was at SC.
Now you've watched the film on him. Is he doing anything different? Has he progressed?
He's definitely got better. You know, big receiver, catch radius, crazy. He can jump. You know, very aggressive. Just kind of how he was at SC. But you can definitely see he got better, you know, more mature.
Does the nickel cornerback have Kyle Pitts' responsibilities in this game? Would it fall on the nickel guy to keep pace with him?
I mean, it's just about where he lines up at. That's kind of where we at with it.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Boy, did a number on Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, that 49 to donut. That looks good. That looks real good. Sark and them, they bounced. I think they lost the game before, right? Or they won. Well, either way, they bounced back from some iffy performances before, so that's good that they beat Oklahoma like that.
Deommodore, we talked about how what you're asked to do here has kind of allowed you to grow and get more pressure on the quarterback.
Elaborate? I didn't hear what you said.
Like the scheme that's used here and the methods that Chris Cassard has you do allows you to be a little bit more productive.
Yeah, I mean, this like I've said before, this defense is meant for D linemen. I think Chris does a great job of throughout the week preparing us and kind of taking each guy's skill set and like kind of like honing it and telling me, like, yo, if you do this in this scheme, you're going to be able to have success. And I just came here and, like, I bought in. I bought into what he was telling me to do. And, I mean, it's kind of reaping the benefits. I still have plays, like I've said before, that I wanted to get, but it just comes with more and more times just knowing that it's very critical to finish on every play. I can't have 1 or 2 splash plays and think I did something. I got to consistently be finishing. That's how you become a better and better player.
Governor also said that he hasn't seen anyone with your skill set that you're unique. What do you think are your best skills?
I think I'm able to set the edge well now. I understand the angles and how to play, run off better. I've lost weight. I've gotten a lot more. I've allowed my body to be perfected more for this scheme. So I think in the run game, I'm somebody that can set the edge. I'm long, athletic for my size. And then inside, I mean, inside is where I feel like I can get busy for real with my length, quickness off the ball. I think I have really good hand-eye coordination inside. Definitely need to improve on my power rushing inside. And on the edge, I just feel like I more improvement overall as a rusher. So, I mean, I have skill sets everybody does. You just got to be able to hone in on them, and being in a defense like this, it makes it a little bit easier.
From the outside looking in, it would seem that you were in a role similar to what Arden Key had last year. Was that discussed, like when he left, that this may be an opportunity, or is it just something that kind of naturally happened?
I think I had an idea when I was traded here. Arden ended up doing really well towards the end of the year. And then just, I mean, you kind of just can tell with the way they maneuver you, what you're how they see you. Had conversations with Eric when I got traded here. So I had an idea, just it's not going to be given to you. I think that's been a big thing for me in my career, just understand, like, because you have this certain type of build inside doesn't mean that automatically that gives you a pass to be playing. So you got to show them that you can do it and earn it, and you gradually got to keep building that. And so I'm still on my way to earning that, in my opinion.
I'm sure you talked about this last year, but initially when you were traded, I'm sure, you know, there's part of you was like, hey, my team didn't want me. Did you initially take it as like, hey, this is actually going to be a great opportunity for me in my career? And looking back, I mean, if there were mixed emotions, do you look at it as a blessing now?
Yeah, I definitely look at it as a blessing. I think God does everything, you know what I'm saying, in an order step of your life for what he sees fit for you. And I truly believe that everything happens for a reason. So being traded here to the last 3-4 years, I mean, guys who played D-line here, they've had a lot of success. So having the opportunity to be here with the previous guys that have been here under Chris, it was something that was gonna, I feel like, sparked up a better playing style for me.
Were you initially ticked off to be traded, or not really?
I was more so surprised, but I mean, that kind of made me understand it's a true business. It's a business.
Marcus Mariota, can you describe just the challenge that he poses, especially his ability to run too, and when you say you got to set your edge, watch for him coming around it too?
Yeah, he's extremely fast. Guy that can make plays with his legs and also throw the ball. I remember watching him at Oregon back in the day, and he made me want to go to Oregon for a little minute because he was just electric lit. Like they were. I mean, it was a really good team. Went to the national championship game. So yeah, he can throw. Definitely can run. You gotta be smart when you rush, and then also you gotta account for him in the run game too.
Do you still see that speed and acceleration from him?
For sure, he ain't lost that. He can go. Yeah.
You could, it sounds like, have an even bigger role this week if Nick can't play. You must be excited about that if that happens.
Yeah, I mean, whatever the case is for Sunday, I'm going to go in there the same way I always do. I always tell the guys, like, I want to make big plays for you guys because if I'm doing that, it's helping the team and also helping myself, and we're all winning. So whatever the case is, I'm going to rock with it, and I'll be ready to go.
You had a big game against the Cowboys in the wild card game. Was that, I don't know if it was that moment, but, I mean, was it around that time when you felt like things were starting to click for you in this defense?
Nah, it took till when we came here for OTAs and really training camp. I think I was just really out there just playing for real and feeling out as I went. But now, going from OTA to training camp, I have a better understanding. And now I feel like it's kind of just clicking now. Now it's just being consistent.
D'Amico was talking about, just attack. That sounds to us like, oh, how easy. You just like go really hard and try to kill the quarterback, right? But he was just talking about the techniques that are involved in the steps, and I mean, there's a science to it. Is that what you're talking about as far as in OTAs? You're like, okay,
Yeah, it's a lot.
feels natural.
It's a lot more technical than what it looks.
Yeah.
The angles, your steps. I think this is a very detailed defense for a D lineman, but once you get it down, it's like second nature, and it's almost like you can't revert back to anything else. It's hard to revert back to something else. Mm-hmm.
How's Drake Jackson progressing?
Drake is doing good. Drake is a super athlete. That guy fits the mold of the athleticism for somebody that wants to be in the defense. He has length as well. So he has it all in his toolbox. As a rookie, you just got to continue to improve. You can't really get in a second place because you have a bad day or whatever the case may be. And there's been dudes in this league for 10 years. So, like, if you think you're just going to go out there and just run around a dude that's been in the league for 10 years, you're not. So you just got to continue to improve and work. I'm in year 4, and I still got things I got to improve and work on and things that I'm not super happy about. So you can only imagine for a dude that's 21 and just got in the league. So.
Is that one of the hardest parts about being a rookie?
What is one of the hardest parts?
Is that one of the hardest parts about, like, just not taking all those mistakes? Or
Yeah. You just can't get super down on yourself. You came from being the man at your college, and now you got to work yourself back into being the man amongst men as well. So it's a process. Some guys' process is fast, some guys' process is slow. I've always told myself, don't look at anybody else's process. Focus on yours, and like I said, for what's for you is going to happen.
You ever see anybody do a cartwheel on a field before Drake did it last Sunday?
Yeah, but it was a receiver.
Yeah. Exactly right.
I don't think I've seen a D lineman do that.
Did you guys show that on tape and point that out this way?
I didn't even know he did it, honestly. I heard like people talking about it, but I mean, like I said, he's super
he
athletic.
was saving a teammate from falling on a teammate, so it was not to show.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, yeah, he's athletic, man. Like, he got it. I wish I was athletic, but I got other traits, so.
All right, guys, that's it. Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.
Thanks.